You might have walked past that little orange box of baking soda 1,000 times without giving it a second thought. It sits quietly in the corner of your fridge or cupboard, known for freshening up smells and making cookies rise. But what if I told you that very same baking soda could also help ease the aches in your joints, soothe your skin, improve your digestion, and even support your kidneys? That's right. This age-old pantry staple holds powerful secrets, simple, natural remedies that can help older adults feel more comfortable, energized, and in control of their health. If you're over 60, this might be the one home remedy you've been overlooking. And today we're going to reveal 10 powerful ways to use baking soda that could transform your everyday wellness. 1. Baking soda for joint and muscle pain relief. As we age, our joints become less forgiving. That familiar morning stiffness, the dull ache in the knees, or that nagging pain in the lower back can quietly steal joy from everyday activities. It's not always about arthritis or injury. Sometimes it's just the wear and tear of a well-lived life. But here's where baking soda steps in, not as a miracle, but as a trusted ally. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, has been studied for its natural anti-inflammatory properties. When our bodies are under stress, whether from physical strain, diet, or chronic conditions, they can become more acidic. This internal acidity often contributes to joint inflammation and muscle soreness. But baking soda can help balance this by gently alkalizing the body. One popular method is a baking soda soak. Just add half a cup of baking soda to a warm bath and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. As the baking soda dissolves, it helps draw out toxins and reduce inflammation through the skin. It's a quiet kind of healing, no noise, no side effects, just warm water, gentle fizz, and a subtle shift in how you feel when you step out. Many older adults say they feel looser, lighter, more at ease in their movements afterward. For some, drinking a small amount of baking soda and water, no more than a quarter teaspoon in a full glass, once or twice a week, may also help reduce inflammation from the inside out. But this should be done with care, and never without first checking with a doctor, especially if you have kidney concerns or are on blood pressure medication. The beauty of this remedy lies in its simplicity. It's not flashy. It's not new. But it works. And sometimes that's exactly what we need, not another prescription, but a return to the gentle wisdom of what's already in our home. 2. Baking soda for heartburn and acid reflux. You're enjoying a nice meal, maybe something spicy, maybe just a little rich, and then, not long after, comes that unmistakable burn rising up the chest. Heartburn. For many older adults, it's more than occasional discomfort. It can become a daily battle. That acid reflux creeps in quietly and can make even your favorite foods feel like a risk. But what if relief was already sitting in your kitchen cabinet? Baking soda is a natural antacid. Its chemical makeup, sodium bicarbonate, can neutralize excess stomach acid within minutes. When mixed with water, it turns into a mild alkaline solution that helps calm the stomach's acidity, easing the burning sensation and that uncomfortable tightness in your chest. Here's how you use it safely. Mix about a quarter teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of cool water. Stir well and sip slowly. Relief often begins within just a few minutes. This can be especially helpful in the evening when lying down tends to make acid reflux worse. But here's something important. This remedy isn't for long-term daily use. If you find yourself needing it often, that's your body telling you there may be an underlying issue that needs attention. Always speak with a healthcare provider if heartburn is persistent. And for those with high blood pressure or who need to limit sodium intake, be cautious. Baking soda contains sodium, and too much can affect your balance of electrolytes. Still, for occasional flare-ups, it can be a gentle, natural alternative to over-the-counter medications. No dyes. No additives. Just pure simplicity. It's also a chance to be mindful of your diet, your body, your comfort. And sometimes, all it takes to turn a difficult evening into a restful one is a simple glass of water, a pinch of baking soda, and the patience to listen to what your body is asking for. 3. Baking soda as a natural deodorant and skin freshener. As we journey through life, our skin changes. It becomes more delicate, more sensitive to harsh products and chemicals. Many older adults begin to notice that even long-trusted deodorants start to irritate, causing dryness or rashes. Others find that their skin doesn't feel as fresh throughout the day, even with regular hygiene. It can be frustrating, but there's a gentle, affordable solution that may already be in your kitchen: baking soda. For decades, people have used baking soda as a natural deodorizer, not just for refrigerators and carpets, but for the body. Why? Because baking soda helps neutralize odor-causing acids and bacteria on the skin, especially under the arms, on the feet, or anywhere moisture and friction create discomfort. And unlike many commercial deodorants, it doesn't rely on aluminum, alcohol, or synthetic fragrances. To use it, simply mix a small amount of baking soda with water to form a light paste. Pat it gently under your arms or dust your feet with dry baking soda powder before putting on socks. You can also mix it with a little coconut oil or cornstarch for a more soothing blend. Just a light application is all you need. Many seniors have said this helps them feel fresher longer, especially during warm days or after exercise. It's simple, it's safe, and it respects the sensitivity of aging skin. For those prone to irritation, you can test a small patch first. Some people prefer mixing baking soda with a touch of aloe vera gel or rose water for an even gentler experience. And beyond deodorizing, a mild baking soda wash can help remove buildup from soaps and lotions, gently exfoliating the skin and leaving it soft, clean, and balanced. It's not about perfection, it's about comfort, confidence, and feeling good in your own skin. 4. Baking soda for healthier kidneys and urinary comfort. As we age, our kidneys, those two humble, bean-shaped organs, work harder to keep our bodies in balance. They filter our blood, remove waste, regulate fluids, and help manage pH levels. But over time, especially in the presence of conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, this delicate system can become strained. That's where baking soda, used carefully and under the right circumstances, may offer unexpected support. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is sometimes used medically to help people whose kidneys struggle to maintain proper acid balance. When the body becomes too acidic, a condition known as metabolic acidosis, it can further damage the kidneys. But a small dose of baking soda may help buffer that acidity, easing the load on the kidneys and slowing the progression of kidney-related issues. Some researchers have even suggested that bicarbonate therapy can delay the need for dialysis in people with chronic kidney disease. It's not a cure, and it certainly isn't something to try on your own without guidance. But it's a simple compound that, when used thoughtfully, can support your body's natural processes. In gentler home use, some older adults find that a small amount of baking soda and water may also soothe mild urinary discomfort or help neutralize acidity that leads to bladder irritation. A very diluted mix, about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon in a glass of water, is often enough to help. But again, this should only be done occasionally and with the healthcare provider's awareness, especially for those with high blood pressure or on a sodium-restricted diet. The key here is balance. Baking soda isn't a daily supplement, it's a gentle tool. A way of working with your body, not against it. When used wisely, it may support your kidneys, soothe inflammation, and bring a little more ease to your daily life. 5. Baking soda for foot care and fungal relief. There's something deeply personal about foot discomfort. It's quiet, often hidden, but it can change everything from the way you walk to how you sleep. For older adults, common foot issues like athlete's foot, odor, rough skin, and fungal nail infections become more common as circulation slows and the skin becomes thinner and drier. But here again, baking soda, simple, pure, and natural, can offer meaningful comfort. Let's start with odor. Our feet spend most of the day in socks and shoes, creating a warm, moist environment where bacteria thrive. Baking soda's natural deodorizing power helps neutralize those odors, gently balancing the pH of the skin and inhibiting bacterial growth. Just sprinkle a little inside your shoes or socks to keep things fresh all day long. But the benefits go beyond freshness. Baking soda also acts as a gentle antifungal agent. A soothing foot soak, just 3 tablespoons of baking soda in a basin of warm water, can help ease itchiness, reduce inflammation, and soften dry or cracked skin. Soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes, then pat them dry gently. If you follow this with a light moisturizer or a dab of coconut oil, you'll lock in the softness. Some people even create a paste with baking soda and a small amount of water and apply it directly to rough patches or itchy spots between the toes. Left on for a few minutes before rinsing, it can relieve discomfort without the sting of harsher treatments. It's important to remember, though, if you have diabetes or any circulation issues, always consult your healthcare provider before trying foot soaks, especially if you have cuts or sores. Your feet deserve the best care, and even a natural remedy should be used thoughtfully. Taking care of your feet isn't just about comfort, it's about dignity, mobility, and quality of life. A little baking soda, some warm water, and a few quiet minutes can go a long way toward helping you feel grounded and at ease. 6. Baking soda for gentle digestive support and bloating relief. There's something unsettling about that tight, full feeling that comes after a meal. Bloating. Gas. That slow, uncomfortable pressure in your belly that makes you loosen your waistband and wonder if you ate something that didn't agree with you. For many older adults, these symptoms become more common with age, not because of what we're eating necessarily, but because our digestion itself begins to slow down. Here's where baking soda may lend a helping hand, gently, naturally, and without synthetic additives. When mixed with water, baking soda creates a mild alkaline solution. This helps neutralize excess stomach acid and can also assist in breaking down food more comfortably, particularly when meals feel heavy or slow to digest. It's like offering your digestive system a moment of ease, just enough support to get things moving again. The most common remedy is simple. Dissolve about a quarter teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of cool water. Drink it slowly, preferably after a meal. Many people report noticeable relief from gas, indigestion, and that bloated sensation within 15 to 30 minutes. It doesn't mask symptoms, it works with your body to restore a more balanced digestive environment. But here's the key, this is meant to be an occasional remedy, not a daily habit. Using baking soda too often can throw off your body's natural balance or introduce too much sodium, especially for those with high blood pressure or kidney concerns. If bloating is a frequent companion, it may signal a need for dietary changes or visit to your healthcare provider. Still, when used wisely and sparingly, baking soda can feel like a trusted friend, one that helps you sit down to a meal with confidence again, knowing that comfort isn't far away. A small glass of water, a little baking soda, and a quiet moment to breathe, it's not just about easing discomfort, it's about restoring your peace. 7. Baking soda for whitening teeth and oral health. There's something about a bright smile that makes us feel more open, more connected. But as we grow older, our teeth often lose their luster. Years of coffee, tea, medications, and simple aging can leave them looking dull or yellowed. And for many seniors, dental sensitivity or gum issues make traditional whitening products too harsh to use. That's where baking soda offers a gentle, natural alternative, one that's been trusted for generations. Baking soda is mildly abrasive, which means it can help polish away surface stains on teeth without damaging the enamel. It also has natural antibacterial properties, which support overall oral hygiene by reducing plaque and keeping the mouth fresher between brushings. It's not a chemical bleaching agent, it doesn't change the internal color of the tooth, but it can restore a cleaner, brighter look to the surface. Here's how to use it. Once or twice a week, you can dip a damp toothbrush into a small amount of baking soda and brush your teeth gently in circular motions. Focus on the surface, not the pressure. After about 2 minutes, rinse thoroughly and brush again with your regular toothpaste if you prefer a minty finish. Some people like to mix baking soda with a little water to make a paste, or even blend it with a few drops of hydrogen peroxide for added whitening power. But if you have sensitive gums or dental restorations like crowns or dentures, it's best to keep it simple and always check with your dentist first. The key is moderation. Used too often, even a gentle substance like baking soda can wear down enamel or irritate the gums. But when used wisely, it can help restore a sense of pride in your smile, reminding you that beauty doesn't fade with age, it simply evolves. 8. Baking soda for itchy skin and irritations. With age, our skin often becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive to irritants. What used to be a minor itch in our 30s can turn into an uncomfortable distraction in our 60s or 70s. Whether it's a patch of dry skin, a mild rash, a reaction to a new detergent, or lingering irritation from a bug bite, the discomfort can quietly steal joy from everyday moments. Baking soda offers a time-tested way to calm the skin gently, naturally, and without the sting of harsh creams. It's known for its soothing properties, especially when used in a warm bath or a light paste. It helps balance the skin's pH and reduce inflammation, making it ideal for those occasional skin flare-ups that seem to come out of nowhere. To create a soothing bath, simply add half a cup of baking soda to warm, not hot, bath water. Soak for 15 to 20 minutes while allowing the gentle solution to settle on your skin. This is especially helpful for relieving dry patches, sunburn, allergic reactions, or even discomfort from conditions like eczema. For more localized relief, say a bug bite or a small rash, you can make a soft paste by mixing baking soda with a little water. Apply it directly to the affected area, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse with cool water and pat dry. This can help reduce redness and itching without the need for medicated ointments. It's not a cure-all, but it is a gentle first step, one that many seniors prefer when their skin feels too fragile for anything stronger. As always, if the irritation doesn't improve or seems to worsen, it's wise to consult a doctor. Sometimes the best care is the simplest. A quiet soak, a gentle paste, a few minutes of calm. It's about restoring comfort, yes, but also reclaiming your sense of peace in your own skin. 9. Baking soda for balanced pH and body odor from within. As we age, our bodies go through subtle but noticeable changes, not just in how we move or sleep, but in how we smell. It's not something people talk about often, but many older adults begin to notice a shift in their natural body odor. It's not necessarily stronger, just different. This could be due to hormonal changes, slower cell turnover, medications, or even the foods we eat. And for many, it's a quiet source of embarrassment. That's where baking soda, once again, proves its quiet power, not just as a surface deodorizer, but as a gentle internal cleanser. Because beyond its use as a topical powder or soak, baking soda can help neutralize odor-causing acids inside the body by supporting pH balance. Here's how it works. When taken in small occasional doses, baking soda can help reduce internal acidity. A slightly alkaline body environment can, in some cases, reduce the strength of body odor, especially when the odor is caused by dietary choices or metabolic imbalances. It doesn't mask odor like a perfume, it works from the inside out, helping the body find its balance again. To try it, dissolve 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of cool water and drink it slowly. This should not be done more than 2 to 3 times a week and always with your doctor's knowledge, especially if you have high blood pressure, kidney issues, or are on sodium-restricted diets. It's not about changing who you are, it's about feeling fresh, dignified, and at ease in your own body. About taking back that quiet confidence when you walk into a room or hug someone close. And if drinking baking soda doesn't suit you, even regular foot soaks or underarm applications can help keep natural odors at bay. The key is consistency, moderation, and care, not only for your body but for your self-esteem. 10. Baking soda for cleaner air and easier breathing at home. Breathing clean, fresh air might seem like a given, but for many older adults, it's something that requires more intention. As we age, our lungs may not be as resilient, and sensitivity to dust, mold, or airborne irritants becomes more common. For those with allergies, COPD, or simply a delicate respiratory system, the air inside your home can quietly affect how well you sleep, how clearly you think, and how much energy you feel during the day. That's where baking soda, once again, becomes an unsung hero, not by curing lung conditions, but by purifying the spaces we live in. Used regularly around the home, baking soda can absorb odors, trap airborne pollutants, and help create a cleaner, more breathable environment without the artificial scents or harsh chemicals found in commercial products. Place open bowls of baking soda in rooms where air tends to feel stuffy, like bedrooms, kitchens, closets, or bathrooms. Over time, baking soda absorbs unpleasant odors and neutralizes them at the source rather than masking them. It's especially helpful in reducing the musty scent that sometimes lingers in homes with limited ventilation or older carpets and furniture. You can also sprinkle baking soda onto rugs or upholstered furniture, let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes, and then vacuum it up. This not only freshens the space but can reduce the presence of allergens like pet dander or dust mites, subtle irritants that can affect your breathing without you even realizing it. In a way, this final use is about reclaiming your space, making your home feel not only clean but calm, clear, and restorative. It's about creating a sanctuary where every breath feels a little easier and every moment feels a little lighter. Baking soda doesn't ask for much. It sits quietly, waiting to help. And when used thoughtfully, it supports your health in the most humble, powerful ways, one small breath, one small step at a time. If you found these tips helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps us reach more people who might benefit from natural, thoughtful health solutions like these.